Well, guys, one of the biggest lies out there in politics is that there was a party switch, which was not true. When the Civil Rights Act of 1964 was passed, there was one Democrat that actually switched to being a Republican. That was Strom Thurmond. And he remained a Republican the rest of his life. That is one of the biggest lies, folks, because the South, after the 1964 Civil Rights Act, it did not flip Republican. It did not happen. Actually, guys, Texas did not vote for a Republican all the way up until 1980. Ronald Reagan. Texas was still run by Democrats up until then. That's one of the biggest lies that's been pushed out there by the Democrat Party because they want to paint Republicans as being the racists. But folks, the Democrats are still the old Democrats. They just play the game a bit differently. And the way they play this game, man, is pretty effective, I must add. These people, man, these Democrats, man, think you are dumb if you're black, if you are a quote unquote minority. These people really think you're stupid. I remember a few years back, who was it? Campus Reform. They were out there on the streets doing some journalism, and the white leftists out there in New York City thought that black people could not get IDs. They thought you were dumb and stupid that you couldn't go to the DMV and get an ID. Why are black people still voting for these Democrats? It just baffles my mind, man. That actually brings us to New York City, or not New York City, but the governor of New York, Kathy Hochul. She opened up her mouth, man, and she shows you that she is a Democrat. The party of racism, folks. Because she said something, man, that is just so insane and racist, but I'm pretty sure the mainstream media is not going to call her out on this. Democrats always do this, man. They think you black people are dumb. But hey, maybe because you keep voting for these people at a 90% clip. When will it end? Maybe it'll actually end when Donald Trump, the election, I should actually say, in November. Maybe more people, more black people are going to vote for Donald Trump. But we need to get into this clip, guys, of Kathy Hochul thinking that black children are dumb. Let's get into it, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you're watching on Rumble, click the join button to get access to the same thing. We appreciate the support. Here we go, guys. Look at this. Must watch. Governor Kathy Hochul says black children in New York don't know what computers are. What? This is what Democrats do, man. This is what they do, man. They think black people are dumb, can't get IDs, and they don't even know what a computer is. This is dumb and idiotic, man, for her to come out here and say this. She's getting blasted for this, too. Says New York Democrat Governor Kathy Hochul was slammed after she said on Monday that black kids don't know what the word computer means. Wow. This is unbelievable, man. We got the clip right here. Let's go ahead and play this because this is astonishing right here and racist. Let's roll it.
Young black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word computer is. They don't know. They don't know these things. And I want the world open up to all of them because when you have their diverse voices innovating solutions through technology, then you're really addressing society's broader challenges.
Wow. Wow. So black kids in 2024 don't know what a computer is. Folks, I went to school in the 1980s. Even in the 1980s, when not everyone had a computer. I know I didn't have a computer at home. I don't know anybody that had a computer at home in the 1980s. But at school, we did have computers. I remember in elementary school, man, we had computers. Middle school, I actually took computer science. Everybody knew what a computer is. She's saying that here in 2024, where pretty much everyone has a computer in their home, even if you don't, you know what a computer is. This is idiotic, man. Now, me, myself, I believe we got like 3 laptops in my house. My mom has a laptop at her home, that black. My little nephew, computer also as well. Everybody knows what a computer is. Now, we're not in New York City, but still, this is racist, man. And this is what the white Democrats love to do. They want to paint black people as victims. And they think you're dumb and stupid, man. Black people got to wake up to this stuff, man. They don't know what a computer is, really? Nobody believes this. Nobody believes this, man. And I'm pretty sure the mainstream media is not going to call her out on this. Wow, let's look at some of these comments, though, here, because she's getting blasted. Libby Evans says, every black kid in the Bronx knows what a computer is, Governor. Yeah, I agree. Because one thing, your phone is a computer. And your phone is way more powerful than the computers back in the 1980s and 90s. Another person here, Assembly Member Corinne Reyes says, and she's black, says deeply disturbed by Governor Kathy Hochul's recent remarks and the underlying perception that she has of black and brown children from the Bronx. Our children are bright, brilliant, extremely capable, and more than deserving of any opportunities that are extended to other kids. Do better. Wow. Unbelievable. But you know what? She's not the only one, man. Democrats always do this. Remember Beijing Biden, man? Beijing Biden, back in 2021, when the jabs were coming out, he said that black people didn't know how to get online to register for a Wuhan virus vaccine. But in reality, black people just didn't want to get the jab. Remember this, guys?
People don't know how to register. Not everybody in the community, in the Hispanic and the African American community, particularly in rural areas that are distant and or inner city districts, know how to get online to determine how to get in line for that COVID vaccination at the Walgreens or at the particular store. People don't know how.
Yeah. Another Democrat right here, Beijing Biden, said that black people are too dumb to get on a computer. They always do this, man. I got one more for you guys because they don't get called out on this stuff. And Joe Biden said this on CNN. I don't believe he faced any backlash because the racist Democrats are always able to get away with this stuff. Nancy Pelosi. Remember this, guys? Nancy Pelosi saying this about, because, you know, she wants illegal aliens to cross that border. She says that the illegal aliens, we need them to pick the crops. Yeah, they're cotton pickers to her. They're slaves to her. Listen in.
The fact is that we have a responsibility to secure our border. We also have a responsibility to recognize the importance of newcomers to our nation. Right now, the best thing that we can do for our economy is to have comprehensive immigration reform. We have a shortage of workers in our country, and you see even in Florida, some of the farmers and the growers saying, why are you shipping these immigrants up north, we need them to pick the crops down here. But that doesn't mean that we don't recognize our moral responsibility.
Yeah, right there. We need them to work the fields. These are your Democrats, man. They're the same Democrats, man, from back in the day. The same Democrats from slavery. Nancy Pelosi, we want you to work the fields like you're a slave. Biden doesn't think black people know how to use a computer, just like Kathy Hochul, man. All Democrats, man. This is insane. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.